Hey guys, so almost like 2 years ago I made this Balen Shah illustration. I know it doesn't look good, but at least I made it. Now it's the perfect time to improve my mistakes. While we make the illustration, I'll give you some tips so you can also make it if you want. Okay. The first thing we're gonna do is choose the best image you find and drop it into Photoshop. And then on the top, go to image and then adjustment. There you will find the posterize, and you can choose the level as you want, where you can see the highlights and details perfectly. You can play with the slider, and don't worry if you mess it up. Just leave it where you can see the details. After that, we are finished here. We don't need Photoshop anymore. Now we need to go to Illustrator. In Illustrator, create a new document, drop your posterized image and your normal image together. Then you can align them together, align horizontally and align vertically. And if you want to scale it, just hold Alt and Shift together. Wait, some of you may be thinking, why are we making it on Illustrator? Why not in Photoshop? When we make something on Photoshop, it's made of pixels, so if we resize it few times, it will lose the quality, where Illustrator is very good at math. It uses its geometry to make the image, so we can make it as big as we want and we can make it very small as we want, and it will be same quality. So which one will be better? Illustrator, right? That's why. One thing you need to know is, if you have a digital pen or tab, it will be lot easier to make this type of illustration. But in this illustration we are just using pen tool because I don't have one. And don't forget to name the layers. It's very important, so you can come back at any point and improve your mistakes. Create a new layer, choose the pen tool and start by tracing the hair. If you struggle with the pen tool, good luck. You can watch the tutorials out there. And while making the hair, don't go too much in details. Just make it little cartoonish and little real, so it balance both sides. Now it's time for highlights, and we will just use the pen tool to make the highlights also. And if you are just making it for fun, you don't need to make the highlights. It is really time consuming and it will be really difficult to make it using pen tool, so you can skip this part. It's the same thing for eyebrows and beards. I know I don't need to tell you to use the pen tool again there too, right? Remember to make separate layers for every part, so pen tool will not regroup with other layers. If it happens, then you are done. Now you know it's all grinding and spending time making it perfect. What you don't know is, how will you draw inside a shape, right? For that, you need to look at your left corner. Maybe there you will see the draw inside button. Have you seen it? There, it's right there. So click this and then you are ready to draw inside the shape. Just go to shape and then start drawing the shadows and highlights. Now we have made hair, we have made eyebrows, we have also made the sunglasses. I think it's time for skin. Skin will make you mad. It is the most difficult thing to match up. Don't worry, I have a perfect solution for that. You can use a color palette or draw the shadows and highlight part using the posterized image and draw inside tool. Choose the right skin tone and increase the saturation for shadows. Decrease the saturation for highlights. And you need to adjust the brightness too, but it's perfect anyway. Wow, it's already finished. You can use the line in the lips too, but in this image it's not so detailed, so I didn't use it. For the clothes, it's just the same. Just use pen tool, trace it, add some shadows, and then you are done. Now it's the final part. Add a beautiful background. So here is the final image, which you can use it everywhere. If you made this far, and I hope the red button is already clicked. Thank you.